Welcome. I'm Crime Queen, and if you're joining us for the first time, this is the channel where we have fun with words and numbers, numerology to be precise. Okay, I'm just diving in because there's this delicious thing that I really want to capture right now. So I had been announcing that the serpent is Eve, which was really like a surprise to me. I have been doing this presentations on Crime Queen channel intuitively, and I am really amazed to discover that the serpent in the scriptures is really Eve. Now, not only is the serpent Eve, but the God who all things came from is Eve. Eve is the said God. She's the one who orchestrates everything. She's the one who is saying, let there be. It's like she's an agent. She's not only a provider, but she's also an agent saying, let there be the waters, and let there be light. It was Eve who said, let there be light. Everything came from Eve. So we have been, this has just been so delicious. So here I have got 8 entries of Eve, who is the said God. 8 entries, and also on the we are really the eighth generation, or eighth Exodus, if you want to put it this way, um, or eight yeah, like there was the children of Israel going to the land of Canaan, and then there was Noah, um, uh, of course, Noah and the ark. So in those kind of cycles, we are the eighth cycle. This is so delicious. So 8 eighths are 46. This is where 4 plus 6 comes into play. Now 6 is, of course, the human number 6, and of course, and 4, we have 4, which is of course your north, south, east, and west, your 4 seasons, the 4 gospels, the elements, and there is so much more. So I just want to read this, that I was making another connection with Mother Eve and the serpent. And the serpent, that we which is also seen as Satan, that's Mother Eve as well. Mother Eve, that's when she gets angry. Oh, this is just so delicious. Now, this is all to do with the story of Job. The story of Job really speaks of, um, it speaks of a man who was very wealthy. He was righteous in the eyes of God, and he actually had everything. But then God and Satan had this kind of bet. They had a bet on his head. And this is just, this is mind blowing. However, the point I really want to make here, because I'm going to cover this again, is that on Job of chapter 38, of course, 3 plus 8 is 11. That is to show partnership is happening right there. And on the verse 1 to, let's just do verse 1, 2, 3 or so. And it said, then the Lord, of course, I have discovered that Lord God is also Eve. Now, it is not descriptive that all the gods of the 9 gods that I allocated in, or located in Genesis of chapter 1 as Eve, they are aspects of Eve, but then we are talking about instrumental Eve here. Then the Lord answered Job out of the whirlwind. We are talking about water, and said, we are talking about the said God, the whirlwind, and said. And it actually stops there. And then it goes on to verse 2. Who is this that darkened counsel by words without knowledge? Now, this is just so delicious. Who is this that darkeneth, that darkens counsel by words without knowledge? She's able to do anything. She's able to darken whatever it is. She's able to turn things inside out. And that is what she's wanting to say. And verse 3 is, gird up now thy loins like a man. What? This is so typical of women saying to the man, be a man, for I will demand of thee and answer thou me. This is just so delicious. That is Eve. That is Eve. Now, this woman can be anything she wants to be. Now, this is a wake-up call for us women. This is a wake-up call. It's really saying right now, you can be anything you want to be. Why have we been so asleep? We have been like numbed and not understanding or not getting our ID, as in the word said, SAID. It also, it's like saying be as is there. um so Mother Eve is really um, showing herself in all different aspects of our makeup. This is so, so delicious. And this, she's the one who says, she says, remember, I have not given you the spirit of fear, although she demands an answer, but I have given you the spirit of sound mind, which is 9 when added together. This is the 9. So she wants us to get into this position where we can be questioning ourselves enough to go within and find the answers necessary for us to pay our inland revenue in this 9. In this ninth column here, because the head also is 9. The hands are 9, hand is 9, feet is 9. There are 5 points that represents that 9. 5 nines are 45. 5 plus 4 is 9. And this is another thing Mother Eve is in the 5-star showing us her makeup. There's also that we have the bridge here that goes up. The word bridge equals 9. And that is Mother Eve saying, she tells Job, this is the job we have. This is the job. The bridge is a job to cross. To cross over the bridge is a job. I just love it. I just love it. It is just so comical now, although she's still very sad. But I'm hoping I can see another expression on that will let us know that she knows that we have heard her. This is what we need to do, to know that she's heard, you know. This is really interesting. So she is the God who says, let us do things, let us let the earth bring forth fruit, let there be light, let the waters bring forth life after its kind. She's the one who says that. So this is the lesson here, is that we can speak into our beings, speak into our bodies, speak into our spirit. Let there be light, let there be life, let there be whatever it is we want. Now that to me has to be the most delicious thing that I have encountered in Genesis of chapter 1. Mother Eve is saying we have it in her makeup within ourselves to speak things into being. Let there be light in what we do. Let there be waters in what we do, whatever it is. So I leave you with this. And I hope you will join me again. And let me thank you for taking the time to watch this. So delicious, really. And I hope you find it the same. This is really amazing. And this is the beauty about intuition. It's that truth that just leads you into um, uncharted worlds, and this is so important for evolution. So thank you. Namaste.